Imagine a world plunged into complete darkness. No lights, no internet, no power. The thing is, this scenario might be closer than we think. The power grid, the backbone of modern civilization, is under threat from cyber attacks. The potential havoc of MP attacks and warnings from the North American Electric Reliability Corporation about looming electrical shortages. Our power grid is dancing on the edge, and with each tick of the clock, we're moving toward a future where darkness could be the default rather than an exception. This isn't about scaring you. It's about waking you up to a reality we might soon face. How prepared are you for the day our power grid fails? What would happen to our way of life when the lights go out permanently? Lives are at stake, and the urgency to act has never been more critical. In a world where threats to our grid are growing and our move to less reliable energy sources is testing our infrastructure like never before, sitting idle is not an option. It's on us to safeguard our families and ensure we're not left. Are you ready to take on this challenge? Do you have what it takes to face down a grid collapse with confidence? Join me as we break down 15 crucial prepping items you need to survive an imminent power grid collapse. 1. Kicking off our list of essential preps for an impending power grid collapse. Today, we're not just talking about hoarding your pantry essentials. Oh no, we're aiming at what to gobble down when the lights go dark and leave us in a lurch. Enter the world of prepared canned goods, your unsung heroes during power outages. Picture this beef stew, that hearty bowl of chili, and yes, for the nostalgic souls, SpaghettiOs. Our hat goes off to Chef Boyardee, becoming our unexpected yet most valuable player in these trying times. Forget not, a manual can opener isn't just another accessory. It's your lifeline to a feast when the digital world dims. But why stop there? Transform this challenge into an adventure. Cook by the flicker of a candle and create meals that bring comfort and a smirk. Now's the perfect moment to introduce the family treasure. Our cook. This collection of recipes is a testament to our family's resilience, seasoned with tradition and a pinch of creativity. It's loaded with dishes that laugh in the face of power outages, like our legendary snowball soup. This concoction, a riot of beans, chili, rotel tomatoes, and corn, was born during a blackout that lasted weeks, bringing warmth and unity to our family circle as we hovered over a gas stove. This, my friends, is just the beginning. While the power grid might falter, our spirits and preparedness will not. Stack up on those canned delights, keep cooking simple, and lean into our family cookbook for a dash of inspiration. It's all about thriving in the face of adversity, making memorable meals regardless of electricity. 2. Up next, we're diving into the essence of life itself, water. But not just any splash will do in a power grid collapse. We're talking pristine, drinkable, life-saving H2, the golden ticket here, an elite, tough-as-nails water filtration system. Forget those cutesy straws and pitchers. When the lights go out for good, you'll need a powerhouse filter, like a gravity-fed warrior, that transforms even murky, dubious water into the nectar of the gods. No electricity means no water treatment plants, putting you smack in the middle of disease central with skyrocketing risks. Lugging water, epic resource drainer, but with a high-capacity filter, every raindrop and river becomes your personal hydration. It's not just about quenching thirst. It's securing your health fortress in a world where clean water is as rare as honest politicians. Bonus, no power needed, and you can kiss constant boiling goodbye, saving precious fuel and sanity. It's a drop it, forget it, survive it godsend. Armor up with a top-tier water filter. It's not merely prep. It's your frontline defense in the battle for survival. 3. Illuminate your way to safety with LED brilliance. Imagine the power grid has just collapsed. It's not just your home that's plunged into darkness, but the entire town. You can't afford to fumble in the dark, can you? This is where our third essential prep comes to the rescue. Arm yourself with top-tier LED flashlights and headlamps and stockpile those batteries. Why LED, you ask? These little beacons of hope are not just light. They're lifelines. Are power-stingy heroes, gulping down far less battery juice than their old-school incandescent frenemies, making your battery stash last an era longer. And we're just getting started. LED lights are built like tanks. They're your rugged, reliable allies that won't bail on you when the going gets tough. Plus headlamps. They're your hands-free guardians that light your way while you're whipping up a midnight snack or patching up a scrape, all without having to juggle a flashlight. When the sun sets in a world without power, the darkness isn't just an inconvenience. It's a whole new realm of chaos. It can spin your sense of direction, test your tranquility, and honestly, it's a bit spooky, especially for the kiddos. Your beam of lead assurance can slice through that darkness, keeping your spirits high and your path clear. Remember, equipping yourself with enduring LED lights and a mountain of batteries is not just about lighting up your space. It's about lighting up your life with safety, security, and sanity during the blackest of nights. 4. Next up, creating your own endless grocery store with Heirloom seed banks. When the power grid shuts down, waving goodbye to our food supply chain becomes a grim reality. But hey, here's where your savvy prepping shines. Imagine having a treasure trove of non-GMO heirloom seeds at hand. Why does this matter? Picture this: a world without supermarkets at your fingertips. Scary, right? But with a diverse collection of seeds, you can grow your own fruits, veggies, and grains, a living larder that keeps on giving. These aren't just any seeds. Heirloom varieties are the superheroes of the seed world, packing a genetic punch that makes your garden thrive come what may. No corporation strings attached, just pure, sustainable food independence. And it's not just about staying fed, it's about staying sane and rooted. Digging into gardening can be your zen in chaos, teaching life skills that go beyond the harvest. Learning the dance of crop rotation, the art of soil care, and the wisdom of natural pest control. You're not just preparing, you're thriving. 5. Gear up with a fuel arsenal for heating power. Imagine a world where the power grid has just collapsed. Chilling, isn't it? The only thing standing between you and the relentless cold is your foresight in building an unbeatable stockpile of fuels. We're talking about a lineup that includes propane, kerosene, wood, and coal. But the million-dollar question is, how much of each? Here's the lowdown. For propane, snag at least 2 of those 20-pound tanks. Perfect for everything from grilling your favorite steaks to keeping you cozy. These tanks are your versatile allies that could last you months, depending on how frugal or lavish you are with them. With kerosene, 50 gallons is your magic number. Stored right, it's your go-to for staying lit and warm. It's superhero, a long shelf life. For the wood burners among us, aiming for 1-2 cords of seasoned firewood. That's 128 cubic feet per cord. Can see you through the frost with warmth to spare for cooking. And for the cold warriors leaning on coal, think about 1,000 to 2,000 pounds to bunker down for the winter. This isn't just about hoarding, folks. It's strategic diversification, much like spreading your bets in the stock market to weather financials. By buffering your bunker with different fuel types, you're poised to face whatever curveball the cold throws at you, be it shortages or sudden chills. And remember, becoming a fuel storage wizard isn't just about stashing away. It's also about stick to the golden rules of proper ventilation, correct containers, and smart placement. This, fellow preppers, is how you keep the lights on and the cold at bay in the game of survival. Stay warm, stay prepared. 6. Next up in our essential prep list for surviving a power grid collapse is a goldmine not many think of. A sturdy collection of quality, non-electric hand tools. Picture the scene. The power's out, no hum of electricity anywhere, and you've got to fix a leak or erect a barricade. What's your best friend? That's right, a dependable set of hand tools. These aren't just tools. They're your ticket to building, repairing, and enhancing your survival fortress, all without needing a speck of electricity. We're talking hammers that feel right in your hand, saws that cut through desperation, and screwdrivers that twist fate in your favor. With brands like Eastwing and Klein offering tools that could probably survive the apocalypse themselves. These hand tools are ready to take on whatever comes their way, ensuring you're not just surviving, but thriving. Imagine effortlessly patching up a shelter or adding an extra compartment for supplies with these bad boys. They don't need fuel, they don't ask for batteries, and they're always ready to roll. Swing by Home Depot, Lowe's, or even Amazon to arm yourself with tools that guarantee resilience and independence. Remember, investing in top-notch hand tools isn't just spending money. It's securing a legacy of preparedness. Stick around for more must-have preps to keep you ahead of the game when the lights go out. 7. Next up, we've got the GameChanger in sustainable living, a sturdy hand-operated grain mill. Ever pondered the secret to thriving when the lights go out for good? Here it is. Imagine unlocking the power to transform your long-lasting grain stash into fresh flour, ready to be whipped up into bread, tortillas, or pancakes. Not just a step towards fortifying your food supply, but a leap towards delighting your taste buds and keeping spirits high when times get tough. This isn't about just making do. It's about creating moments of joy around the dinner table. No electricity needed. Picture this: the independence to grind your grains your way anytime, anywhere. It's about resilience. And with options like Victoria and Country Living grain mills, you're investing in durability and simplicity. These models, crafted from materials like cast iron or steel, are ready to take on the daily grind without breaking us. Gear up for a future of flavor and freedom. Find your manual grain mill at specialty kitchen shops or your go-to emergency preparedness outlets. Get ready to turn the tables on power outages and bring a hearty serving of reliability. And 8. Next up on our essential list, nab yourself a portable solar power generator. Imagine the power grid takes a hit and you're left in the dark. No stress. With a portable solar generator, you're tapping into the unlimited power of the sun, transforming every ray into juice for your gadgets. Picture this: your flashlights blazing, crank radio blasting tunes, and even your mini fridge humming along, all powered by your trusty sun chaser. And it's whisper quiet, fuel-free, and ready to serve day after sunny day, especially when traditional fuel might as well be a distant memory. Keep your world spinning with a portable solar generator and ensure that light, communication, and a cold drink are always within reach, no matter how long the power's out. 9. Up next, we're tackling the crucial world of medicine and medical preparedness. Picture this: you're navigating through a world without power, and it's not just lights that go out. Your health maintenance, first aid capabilities, and access to dependable medical knowledge become your lifelines. Let's break it down into 3 life-saving pillars you must build on. First, maintenance. It's the backbone, the daily meds and health essentials you cannot afford to overlook. Ask yourself, is my EpiPen within arm's reach, or can I manage without my daily medications? These aren't just items. They're your ticket to day-to-day survival. Moving over to first aid, think beyond those generic kits. A box full of flimsy Band-Aids won't cut it when disaster strikes. Quality beats quantity every time. Start with the basics, then level up. Imagine adding a tourniquet, an Israeli bandage, and stacks of gauze to your kit. Why? Because there might come a day when dialing 911 is wishful thinking, and you are on your. Finally, reliable medical information is your ultimate weapon. Sure, Googling symptoms is second nature now, but what if the internet is just a fond memory? That's where a trusty medical handbook, like the Survival Medical Handbook, becomes your new best friend, ensuring you're never at a loss for what to do when digital Dr. Google is off the grid. 10. Next up, folks, is the game changer in staying warm when the lights go out. Picture this: it's the dead of winter, the grid has failed, and temperatures are nosediving. What's your move? Here's a trusty wood-burning stove. Now hear us out. This isn't just about keeping the chill at bay. It's about survival. When electricity is a distant memory and gas heaters are laughing at your unpreparedness, a wood stove steps up. It's the MVP that doesn't need the grid to keep you toasty. Plus, have you seen the prices of propane or natural gas spike in a crisis? No thank you. But wood, that's the sustainable, stackable gold you can depend on. Stack it high and watch it fly, keeping your home warm, your water boiled, and your meals cooked, all on the same versatile surface. And when the world outside is a bit too dystopian for your liking, that wood stove becomes more than a heat source. It's a comforting gathering spot for your crew, keeping morale up and those survival spirits high. Stick around. This is just one of our top 15 preps for riding out a power grid collapse in style. 11. Next up, we're talking about a game changer for when the lights go out. the Keto K500 Voyager hand crank emergency radio. Imagine this: power grids have failed, and you're cut off from the world. No internet, no cell service, not a flicker of electricity. That's where the Keto K500 Voyager steps into the spotlight. It's not just a radio. It's your critical link to the outside, keeping you informed with the latest weather updates, news, and emergency broadcasts, whether they're coming from around the corner or across the globe. The magic of the Keto K500 isn't just in its ability to keep you connected. This little powerhouse is designed for the apocalypse, with not just one, but multiple power sources. Crank it by hand, expose it to sunlight, pop in some batteries, or use its USB input to charge it up. It ensures that come hell or high water, you'll never be left in the silence. But wait, there's more. Beyond its prowess in keeping you informed, the Keto K500 doubles as a survival tool. It features a bright LED flashlight, a reading lamp to keep the darkness at bay, and an SOS beacon that could very well save your life. During the day, its solar panel juices up the internal battery, ensuring you're covered through the night. And with a USB port for charging other devices, the Keto K500 Voyager becomes an indispensable lifeline to the world, ensuring you and your loved ones can stay in touch, even when the world seems to have shut down. 12. Turn your shelter into a cozy fortress with multi-layer insulation. In the face of a looming power grid collapse, ensuring your humble abode remains a haven of comfort is key. It's time to think outside the box. Beyond the mundane world of fiberglass insulation, imagine wrapping your shelter in a warm hug with layers like reflective foil, rigid foam board, and even snazzy thermal curtains and window sealing marvels. Why does this matter? A world sans power, where your home's ability to snuggle up heat during frosty winters and deflect the summer's scorch doesn't just mean comfort, it means survival. Opt for top-notch insulation to hold onto precious warmth, sparing you the scramble for scarce heating resources. Beyond the warmth, you're also barricading against the dreaded duo of dampness and mold, keeping your shelter a health haven. And don't forget, it's not just about the walls and ceilings. Give those pipes some love with insulation to dodge the freeze and keep water flowing. Seal those sneaky drafts around doors and windows to fortify your fortress. Eager to dash to Home Depot or Lowe's for your insulation crusade. With heroes like Reflectix Reflective Foil, Owens Corning Foamular Foam Board, and the Mighty Duck brand window insulating kits, you're set for a cozy conquest. These home improvement havens are your ally, offering an arsenal to match your insulation ambition and budget. 13. Next up, arm yourself with some mighty cast iron cookware. In the world of gearing up for a potential power grid collapse, one gem that's criminally underrated is a trusty set of cast iron cookware. You're probably wondering, why cast iron? Well, strap in, because this is the game changer you didn't know you needed. Cast iron can take the heat, literally, whether that's from a roaring campfire, a cozy wood stove, or the glowing coals of a dwindling fire. This kind of resilience and versatility is exactly what you need when conventional cooking methods bail on you. The beauty of cast iron goes beyond its tough exterior. Once it's seasoned to perfection, it boasts a slick, non-stick surface, cutting down on the need for precious cooking oils. And the cherry on top, it cooks your food evenly and efficiently, saving fuel and ensuring your meals are nothing short of perfection. Oh, and it sneakily boosts your meal with essential dietary iron. Talk about a win-win. If you're on the lookout for a cast iron set that delivers on quality and doesn't break the bank, I've got 3 words for you. Lodge Cast Iron. Lodge is the gold standard, offering sets that strike the perfect balance between quality and affordability for their 5-piece set to kickstart your prepper cookware collection. It's got everything: skillets, a griddle, a Dutch oven, and a multifunctional lid. You can score these culinary companions at major retailers like Walmart, Target, and Amazon, or directly from Lodge's own digital shelves, though Lodge is more wallet-friendly compared to its high-end cousins. Its durability ensures it's a purchase you and your future generations will treasure for years. Keep an eye out for deals, especially around the holidays or special sales, to snag your cast iron set at the best price. Remember, in the world of prepping, your cooking gear isn't just tools. They're potential heirloom. 14. And now, onto something you might not have considered as crucial in your prep arsenal: the mighty work gloves. Yes, you heard that right. Amidst all the chatter about high-tech generators, extensive food reserves, and comprehensive medical kits, the simple work glove is the unsung hero of survival gear. Imagine navigating the aftermath of a power grid collapse. You're chopping wood, clearing rubble, or fortifying your shelter. This is where the humble work glove steps up, fiercely protecting your hands from those nasty cuts, blisters, and without immediate access to medical care. Even a small injury can turn dire, elevating the importance of glove protection to prevent infections that could quickly spiral out of control. Why prioritize work gloves, you ask? Beyond the obvious protection factor, they are key to keeping your hands in top-notch condition, ensuring you can tackle a wide range of physical tasks to keep your living conditions bearable during They boost your grip and minimize slippage while handling tools, an essential feature in the unpredictable wet or cold. When choosing the perfect pair, aim for a blend of durability, flexibility, and comfort. Leather gloves are a solid choice for their toughness and high-level protection, while synthetic options might offer that snug fit and enhanced maneuverability. Top picks from brands like Mechanics, Wear, and Carhartt offer varied options to suit different needs and environments. Available at your local hardware store, outdoor retailer, or online platforms. The price might vary, but investing in a few pairs of quality work gloves is an invaluable addition to your prepping lineup.